show starting at 6 p.m. Rana's Wrecking Crew, featuring the newest song, See You in Heaven. Portland's hottest band appearing at the Pea Shoot Ballroom. A night of undescribable rock and roll. Rana's Wrecking Crew appearing with the Douche Boys, the Idiot Boys, and Glim Glam.
Come to a world I created just for you. A world where you enjoy the pleasures of the epidermis. Skin so beautiful, your eyes will cloud with the tears of pure joy that you will be crying as you worship the women who display their epidermis just for you in my Epidermis Emporium. We're open all night to allow your eyes to feast on this bounty of flesh and skin and what we like to call epidermis. It's so beautiful. It's so well taken care of. It's so lovely that you will love it too. And you will spend a lot of time at Vladimir's Epidermis Emporium.
Hey, yeah, it's Sid again. Listen, let me tell you something. I think, let's just say it. Schaffer Brothers Downtown Blend, Taste of City Coffee. It is so good. It's always good. And you're always going to love it every time you have a cup of coffee. That's Saffron Brothers. It's just going to put a smile on your face. You're going to relax. You're going to be happy. Life is going to be as good as the coffee, okay? Life is only as good as the coffee you're drinking. Remember that. That is like Sid Wisdom. There's very little Sid Wisdom left, very little brain cells, but Saffron Brothers Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee, it's always good. And as long as you're drinking it, life is good, no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening in your life, no matter who your boss is, anything, it's gonna be good.
Howdy, y'all. Let me get this situated. What the hell? I'll tell you this. There's something funny going on. Is this, can you see me? Oh, look at that. There I am. Well, I was supposed to be talking to a guest. We don't have that guest, so I'm going to go ahead and switch us out to a better view. There we are. Hello, I'm your friend Willie, and we're doing a special tonight because Jeff Dodge's wife is down in New Orleans right now, and she couldn't join us quite yet, but we're hoping to get her soon. Oh, look at this. We got something happening here. Look at this. Hello. Hang on here. Hello. Have we got you? Oh. Well, we're going to try this again. I guess we're going to do us the old-fashioned way by my speakerphone. But we're having a good old time this August in Portland, Oregon. It's great being here in Portland, and Jeff gave me the kind privilege to take over the show for the night, or at least this portion of it. And we're hoping to get hold of Miss Cebula Hart. You there? Can you hear me? No, we got no. Well, she tried. She tried. She's still trying. Hey there, Miss Hart. Can you hear me? Oh. I got my volume down. Try that again. Can I hear you? We can't hear anything. There seems to be a bad connection with New Orleans. So yeah, that's it's too bad. Maybe we'll try a little bit later in the show, see if we can get hold of her. But for now, I just wanted to kindly welcome you to the Alberta Arts District. As I said, I'm Willie, and I'm here representing Mr. Dodge. And I'm here sitting in with the Peasant Revolution Band. We got Commander Sonny Boy Curtis, Andy Bueermann, and Steven Cebula. And as I said, I'm Willie. We're just going to kind of kick back and think about what it's like down in New Orleans. Maybe someone on the old chat log. We got this technology. And I think if I rig this up right, I can see you. Well, look at that. I can see you comment, I think. Is that possible? All this new technology and shit. And that's the great thing. You can curse up a storm on the internets, You can fucking say whatever the fuck you want. It's great. It's free ride. Oh, speaking of which, it's gone. Just like that, it's gone. Well, I'll tell you what. I thought it was kind of interesting, fellas. I was thinking, today's a very special day in America because today it is now potentially you can get in trouble if you burn the American flag. And so, Steve, would you please keep your fire down? I do not like us getting in trouble with the man. All right?
The man's probably watching us, too.
He could be watching.
Well, he's definitely watching. He's on the live stream.
He's got the man he's uncomfortable because Steve sometimes lights a cigarette, and we got this old flag, Old Glory, very dangerously close to him. So, Steve, I'm just warning you, if you do that tonight, we're going to get arrested, It's a whole new world.
A whole new world.
And I bring that to you from Texas. I'm a spokesperson for Texas, and especially, there's a connection between Texas and Louisiana, and it goes something like this. Let's see if we can get this right. The Louisiana has a different kind of spunk. It gives kind of a 1-2-1-2 thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's try something like this. There we go. Yeah. That wind don't kick up. Riding on the city be gone 500 miles for the morning count. Commander! Dealing card games with them old man and old clock. Pawn and no longer keeping score. Beneath the floor. And the by that time the bouncing on the sill. Mothers with their babies sleep. There's a sound down the street. And the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Goodbye, America, how are you? Don't you know that I'm your native son? I'm the dream they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles on the morning count. That time in the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there in the morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem fading to a big bad dream. And it's still the same as someone heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. The passengers will please refrain. This train is gonna disappear. The blue. Come on now. Good morning, America. How are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the dream they call the city of I actually am your host, Chef Dodge. I'll be right back after this quick, brief initial break. Yeah. Love you, Willie. To Willie. Woo!
Portland's hottest band. Coming to Portland Monday, November 25th for a quadruple bill, all ages show starting at 6 p.m. Rana's Wrecking Crew, featuring the newest song, See You in Heaven. Portland's hottest band appearing at the Peasant Ballroom. A night of undescribable rock and roll. Rana's Wrecking Crew appearing with the Deuce Boys, the Idiot Boys, and Glim Glam. Noise. Rock.
Come to a world I created just for you. A world where you enjoy the pleasures of the epidermis. Skin so beautiful, your eyes will cloud with the tears of pure joy that you will be crying as you worship the women who display their epidermis just for you in my epidermis emporium. We're open all night to allow your eyes to feast on this bounty of flesh and skin and what we like to call epidermis. It's so beautiful. It's so well taken care of. It's so lovely that you will love it too. And you will spend a lot of time at Vladimir's Epidermis Emporium.
Hey, yeah, it's Sid again, you know. Listen, let me tell you something. I think, well, let's just say it. Saffron Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste of City Coffee. It is so good. It's always good. And you're always gonna love it. Every time you have a cup of coffee, that's Saffron Brothers. It's just gonna put a smile on your face. You're gonna relax. You're gonna be happy. Life is gonna be as good as the coffee, okay? Life is only as good as the coffee you're drinking. Remember that. That is like Sid Wisdom. There's very little Sid Wisdom left, very little brain cells, but you know, Saffron Brothers Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee, it's always good. And as long as you're drinking it, life is good, no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening in your life, no matter who your boss is, anything, it's gonna be good.
And they always just fuck me up, man. The Cooks will fuck people up. And we're back.
We're back.
We're back. We're talking about the Cooks of...
Well, they're a great band. I haven't seen them live.
The
but
Cooks?
Yeah.
I was referring more to the Cooks of... used
Your
to
Bag
be
was
this
a great
restaurant called
single.
Billy Reed's I worked at back in the day. The early days of Aloha Sound farmed me out to this... the late, great Mark Davis, which we also dedicate much of our work to. Great man, passed away a few years ago, but was one of the founding principal members of Aloha Sound. And back in the early aughts, I would say, you were just you were young Andy the kid then, as rather than Andy the man back then. But Loa Sound, Andy and I actually met on a Loa gig. I think one of our first gigs was doing. We met Jill Stein together.
Yeah,
The hemp stock concert. So yeah, but no. Back to what I was saying. It's Billy Reed's was this restaurant right on MLK, and it was Mark had this. It was a small, tiny club gig, and I all of a sudden found all these bands that I was working with my father in this tiny bar thing, and it was like questionable if you're gonna get enough time to get mics on everything. It was the board was stuck on the wall of the stage, and you had restaurant people that didn't give a shit about you. They're doing food, understandably, and you were lucky to get paid. But if you're really lucky in Stealth, you maybe got a free meal with it. So that was Billy Reed's scene back then, and boy, it's a good memory for those. Oh, look at my phone's commandeered the screen here for a second. I'm gonna do a little housekeeping. But yes, you are watching the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. Wonderful stuff. I'm just going to do that all day. I always got to have something annoying going on when I'm doing this. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We, as Willie told us, my lovely better half is in New Orleans right now, and I'm hoping to be joining her shortly. We are out and about doing some traveling, and we're hoping to get out to the south. Hey, here we go. I'll just give her a call and see if she'll pick up. And I'm going to unplug the phone. How about we just do that? Go with the juice. And yeah, she's probably watching us on the internets right now. But I think there might be some kind of displace and time continuum thing between Louisiana and
I think that's called a time zone.
Time zone. That's what they want you to think. A time zone. I think it's more like wormholes and vortexes is kind of where I come down on it.
I don't know, man. I was watching a really funny, us millennials call them TikToks. I think you guys call them vertical videos.
Yeah, the people that hold the phones wrong.
Yes, and there was this gal that she's traveling on a boat, right? And she realized the problem with Google and Google devices is that she crossed the international time zone. So she was in one place that was plus 12 hours ahead.
Right.
And then she crossed the international date line and went negative 12 hours. But because there was no land or any civilization within that stretch, none of their devices would actually sync to the proper time. And it was an issue because the ship's navigation system, some of it was run off of Google stuff. And so none of their times and dates were actually aligning correctly. And they couldn't fix it because nowadays all the computers are automated to match servers. And they figured out a way where they could get it close to a different time zone and then have to fudge their clocks and tell their clocks that they were on different times. But
it sounds like vortexes to me.
It does sound like vortexes.
Orville's time wormhole vortexes.
Exactly.
What was that, Curtis?
It's a technological black hole. There's an area in a lot of these technologies where you defy the logic limitations of the technology. So therefore, that's how a lot of systems crash. It sounds like they were able to get into the system, redirect it. They were able to override HAL in this case, but it's not always going to work out so pretty.
And Commander Sonny Boy Curtis is, of course, referring to HAL 9000, the star of Stanley Kubrick's 2001 movie. And I just, Steve, you're kind of smoking close to that flag. And I just, Be careful.
Yeah, I think
I don't want to get arrested, okay?
I think the best thing is if we had ice next to the flag.
We might want to keep like a bucket of water nearby
What are we in
because
a
this is
classroom
like
all of a
very.
sudden? Is
And,
this
and then
welcome
like
back Kotter again?
Rich's kick pedal is down there, and you know he might do something. So yeah, let's keep an eye on it. There's a lot of energy on that flag tonight. Okay, but anyway, we're feeling good. We're feeling
Have you gotten
good.
a hold of your wife yet?
I cannot get hold of my wife. I know she's alive because she keeps trying to get hold of me. And you know
Is it
what,
because
maybe
you're on
Why is
on
it
the
that
wrong
I'm
Wi-Fi?
I'm gonna reboot my phone because
You should try disabling your Wi-Fi.
I have an ancient phone. No, this guy. Well, yeah, we got Wi-Fi and.
But are you
all sorts
connected
of
to the
things.
board Wi-Fi or are you connected to your house Wi-Fi?
I'm connected to every Wi-Fi, baby. There's
Oh.
like lots of. Yeah, I think it's just one Wi-Fi. But sometimes, see, this phone, I have to reboot it because it's actually from. It's a time traveling device as well. It's from 2020, and not too many people still have phones from 2020 right now. Did you know that? Active?
My phone's from 2020.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not, man.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, this one's from 2022. I think I broke my
yeah,
2020
see.
phone.
They got your
It fell off a
5G
ladder.
on you. And I just got my Real ID recently. Have any of you guys had to go through the Real ID thing yet?
Yes, I did, but I got real lucky with my Real ID and managed to get in long before all the requirements were kicking in. So I walked into the DMV and I walked out with my Real ID in 15 minutes. I
That's
don't know
amazing.
how.
I had to make an appointment and drive down to Salem for mine. But I kept this look because here's someone. Someone's calling, but I don't recognize the number. Should we take it?
We should try
Let's
it.
see what happens. Somebody's. Hello, you've got Jeff Dodge. How can I help you?
Hi, this is
Who is this?
Jamila Hart. This is Jamila Hart.
Jamila Hart. Well, it sounds like you're impersonating my wife. What happened is, are you on a different phone?
I realized my speaker doesn't work on my iPhone, so I was trying to call you from my work phone, but
Oh, are we on your work phone now?
no, now we're back on my personal phone, but I'm just
Well, I can hear you. Are you doing okay, dear?
yes.
Welcome to the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour, our special New Orleans edition.
I was watching it, and it looks great.
Well, thank you. How are you doing down there? How's it going?
It's going well. It's going well. I've been, just going to this conference and
What?
eating good food, and
Now, how is the food really that good?
it is really good. It's really good. I had a jambalaya tonight, and
Oh.
muffaletta.
Well,
and
you sent me a photo of your from your hotel balcony, and I was noticing when I zoomed in, looks like there's a stern wheeler right out there. Have you gone on that yet?
there is. I was thinking about Thursday night.
Oh, so we could do that
We could do
together.
that, yes.
I could be bringing you a live transmission, although I'm not. We're apparently not supposed to mention when we're leaving town on the internet. So Jamila has left, but I am here the whole time. I'm here the whole time,
That's true.
as well as our guard kitty, Carmelo, and several other, and the Peasant Revolution Band. When I'm out of town, they often hang out here and take care of things. They shoot porno movies and I don't know what, all sorts of distracting things. Do drug deals, work with the Sonoma cartel. But it's to each their own business, whatever they want to do, if they feel that's what's necessary. Oh, you're signing back into Restream. Well, here we go. Is there anything you'd like to highlight before we let you get to bed, dear? It must be late there. What time is it right now?
It is late, and I do have to. Yes, but just hello, New Orleans, and show looks great.
Well, thank you, dear. Love you, and we all miss you. And keep safe, and be careful of burning the flag. It's illegal now. I don't know if you heard that, but can't burn any flags anymore. They're done burning flags.
Okay.
So.
I thought it was legal before that, but
No flag. Even the surrender flag cannot be burned.
no flags.
Which I guess that leaves our mayor, Keith Wilson, probably is going to be bummed by that.
Say goodnight, Jeff.
All right, that's what I was looking for, my dear. Well, we'll save that for the end of the show, but thank you for calling in, and I look forward to seeing you very soon, dear.
All right.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
And boy, with that, I'm a little verklempt, so we're gonna take a quick ad break and see what comes next.
All right, we're gonna go back to the
It's been a long search, but we have found Dr. Goldman. Dr. Goldman, you are responsible for the urinals in North Plains, the study of such. We heard that Professor Scott may be arriving soon. So, Dr. Goldman, Professor Scott, how have you met each other? What is your latest research on urinal cakes?
You know, I did discover just a couple of days ago that all of the fine urinals and porta potties in place here at the North Plains Garlic Festival were manufactured in Minnesota, Minneapolis to be specific.
Minneapolis. All of the urinal cakes of North Plains are manufactured in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
I've actually learned from our esteemed colleague, Dr. Peterson here, that most porta potties are manufactured in Minnesota.
Well, you're Professor Scott. That's Dr. Goldman.
That's right, yeah.
Professor Scott is here with us, and Dr. Goldman, and we have a new junior associate with us working on urinal discovery.
Before be your dog. Before be your dog. Before be your dog, I'm gonna let you alone, make you get back home and be your dog. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go.
Please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. Don't go.
Baby, please. Baby, please. Baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. Oh, he loves you so. Baby, please don't go.
Cause this may be the last time. This may be the last time. Maybe the last time. I don't know.
Oh, no, no, no.
Baby, please don't go. And thank you.
All right, we're gonna go back to
It's been a long search, but we have found Dr. Goldman. Dr. Goldman, you are responsible for the urinals in North Plains, the study of such. We heard that Professor Scott may be arriving soon. So, Dr. Goldman, Professor Scott, how have you met each other? What is the latest research on urinal cakes?
You know, I did discover just a couple of days ago that all of the fun urinals and porta potties in place here at the North Plains Garlic Festival were manufactured in Minnesota, Minneapolis to be specific.
Minneapolis. All of the urinal cakes of North Plains are manufactured in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
I've actually learned from our esteemed colleague, Dr. Peterson here, that those porta potties are manufactured in Minnesota.
Well, you're Professor Scott. That's Dr. Goldman. Professor Scott is here with us, and Dr. Goldman, and we have a new junior associate with us working on urinal discovery.
Them Brits are coming.
Damn Brits are coming.
I say it's Burl against brother. I'm gonna see my brother.
Mississippi to the Gulf of America. We fired our guns and the British kept it coming. Wasn't this money than a while ago? We fired once more and they began to run it down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Old Hickory said, by surprise, didn't take our muskets and threw them on the eye. Held our fire till we see the faces well. Open up the squirrel concern and really gave them to the Gulf of America. Fired our guns and the British kept it coming. There wasn't as many as a while ago. Once 5 more and they began to running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles. Ran through the bushes and the rabbit couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hound couldn't catch 'em. Wound down to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, we fired our cannon till the barrel melted down. So we grabbed an alligator, found another round. Found his head with cannonballs and boom. Powder be a hum, and the sound about a gun. Like I sound our guns and the British kept it coming. Wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired us more and they began to run on down to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, Commander! Yeah, they ran through the briars, they ran through the brambles, ran through the bushes, and the men they could go. Ran so fast that the heads couldn't catch 'em. On down to the Mexico. On down to the Gulf of Mexico. On down to the Gulf of now called America. But once was the Gulf of Mexico. Thank you, the lovely Johnny Horton. We'll be right back after this brief commercial break.
Portland's hottest band. Coming to Portland, Monday, November 25th. The Quadruple Bill All Ages Show. Starting at 6 p.m. Rana's Wrecking Crew. Featuring the newest song, See You in Heaven. Portland's hottest band appearing at the Peace Shoe Ballroom. A night of undescribable rock and roll. Rana's Wrecking Crew appearing with the Douche Boys, the Idiot Boys, and Glim Glam. Noise. Rock.
Come to a world I created just for you. A world where you enjoy the pleasures of the epidermis. Skin so beautiful, your eyes will cloud with the tears of pure joy that you will be crying as you worship the women who display their epidermis just for you in my Epidermis Emporium. We're open all night to allow your eyes to feast on this bounty of flesh and skin and what we like to call epidermis. It's so beautiful, it's so well taken care of, it's so lovely that you will love it too, and you will spend a lot of time at Vladimir's Epidermis Emporium.
Hey,
Hey, yeah, it's Sid again. You know, listen, let me tell you something. I think, well, let's just say it. Saffron Brothers Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. It is so good. It's always good, and you're always gonna love it. Every time you have a cup of coffee, that's Saffron Brothers. It's just gonna put a smile on your face. You're gonna relax. You're gonna be happy. Life is gonna be as good as the coffee, okay? Life is only as good as the coffee you're drinking. Remember that. That is like Sid wisdom. There's very little Sid wisdom left, very little brain cells, but you know, Saffron Brothers Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee, it's always good. And as long as you're drinking it, life is good, no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening in your life, no matter who your boss is, anything, it's gonna be good.
I really like the green bullet, the Shure green bullet, which is an actual harmonica mic that you can plug into an amp. It's got
The
like
Shure Green Bullet. Sure.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Plus, it's just got that. Oh, dude, the ring ones. I've been trying to find out like where to get one of those.
I see we have the
Yeah, you just
the Star Wars dissolves going on with our macros tonight. And I'm just on the edge of feedback because my mic is very parallel with the speaker. If I'm right over here, it's just fine. But if I actually get it into here, whoa, nothing. It's good. It's good. It's good. Just checking. Just checking. You are watching the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. You got yourselves a treat tonight because all of our guests once again have canceled and could not attend. We had a lot of choices. Portland is very hot right now. We've been going through some weather, extreme weather stuff, and well, they say it's extreme, but it kind of seems like it's the way it usually is to me. Steve, you don't remember the weather being much different than what we're experiencing right now this time of year, do you?
That's typical, but I wonder if you gotta, even though it's typical, you gotta feel the climate change, I think. Respect it, acknowledge it.
Respect the climate change.
Yes.
Give.
My pants.
Climate change is in Bend, Oregon right now.
The climate changes in Bend, Oregon.
End of the week and,
Yes, one of friends of the show, Kevin Dahlgren, is. If you are interested, Kevin Dahlgren and Tara Fowle, they do work with the homeless on their social media, and they're down there right now. And it's apparently was right next to an RV homeless camp.
climate change.
Unhoused. So that's if we could only house the climate, then maybe it would respond better to all of the Earth things going on. Well, you studied math a lot, Steve.
In climate change, it's snorting a lot of fetty.
Well, does fentanyl
It's hunched over.
does that affect the physics of things? Is what I always wonder about, because but maybe it's just about your perspective. But my thought is, if you could house the climate, then maybe the climate would calm down and relax and quit being so mental about everything. And maybe the trick I find is, how do you get rid of HARP? How do you get rid of dew? There's all these climate things beyond our control.
It's all mental energy. This is Used to cloud bust, Jeff. I remember back in the day. Used to look up there and bust a cloud or two open.
Oh, with the magnets. Yeah, that trick. Yeah,
No,
that's
with your head there, just looking up, just you never did that as a kid. Just lay down and with a friend and said we're gonna open up a hole in this cloud above us, and then you just open it up and bust open the cloud.
That's some men who stare at goats level stuff right there, man.
Well, that's what the kids in the '80s were doing. They just run around. I thought everyone did it.
Well, to be honest, I never did because I was too busy looking at like the cement sidewalk of with the Star Wars figures and action figures and Fisher Price. I would intermingle them. Maybe some black hole. I'd get them all in there.
Space.
And I would be looking at the theater I was trying to create on the ground with my friends, and if it wasn't that, it was 2D drawing and sketching, and so I never did take the chance to just kind of lie back and stare at the sky, but I have been doing this thing called earthing. Are you guys familiar with earthing?
Is that when you go outside and you walk barefoot in the grass and kind of ground yourself?
That's exactly what it is. Is apparently our shoes, we do not connect energy to the ground like we used to over the ages, and the shoes have become insulators of apparently electricity going through us and kind of recharging our batteries is what they say. But what I find is if you want to believe all that hullabaloo or not, it at least coarsens your feet so you aren't such the old West would call you a tenderfoot, perhaps. And so I've been finding it's kind of nice. It's refreshing to like I can see how those dudes walk on glass and stuff like that, right? And walking on gravel is really cool barefoot if you can get it down.
Yeah, man. I tried walking barefoot the other day through the park, and I almost stepped on a needle.
Well, that's if you can get your foot resistant to both needle puncturing and, within time you have to withstand certain amounts of fentanyl and heroin and whatever was put in that needle. Maybe, maybe just a random hemoglobin that they decided to experiment with. Some kind of bizarre mitochondria is in that needle. You never know in Portland.
I hear the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That's what biology taught me.
I got a D in biology.
Same here, man.
Oh, do you know who was my partner working on? We had to cut a fetal pig and dissect it. And I think that's banned now, but my lab partner was none other than our bass player, Steven Cebula, who's with us right now. Steve, are there any regrets you have about that class and dissecting the pig?
No, it gave me some real life skills that I'll continue for the rest of my life. Keep dissecting things and.
What grade did you get?
Got probably a C.
C's get degrees.
Yeah, C's get degrees. Yes.
Sister Rosemary Parker was the nun in charge of that class, and she had a particular affection for me, or disaffection, whatever you want to call it. So we had fun. Steve's grade was probably he was very sharp and on it. I think it might have been brought down to a C because of his associations with me, which was also my first foray into political office was that class. What a great class that was. Yes, indeed. We had Dennison in there, too. We switched. I'm hoping to get Dennison on the show. We switched lab partners because you saw what was coming, and then Dennison and I became lab partners and nurtured a couple plants into the grave, and we got Fs. I got a D. I think I got a D. But regardless, we ended up in a program the next year as juniors. I took action chemistry with Mr. Slack, action chemistry was for those that couldn't handle basic biology principles. And lo and behold, Cebula is a biology major, so it's lots of fun with her when we talk about these things, like mitochondria and mRNA. And
You know, funny enough, when I was in high school, my freshman year, my lab partner was my best friend, and halfway through the year, my science teacher forced him to change classes because he was afraid that I was going to fail his class because we just would goof off all the time.
Right.
And we were signing up for new classes, and little did I know my grades actually went up because we were just goofing off the whole time. And I actually started paying attention when he was no longer my lab partner. And I tried signing up for Rocks for Jocks.
Now, was this when you were doing like the studying to become a NASA pilot?
Oh, I did that in middle school.
Oh,
and then my
okay.
stepsister told me that I would get beat up in high school because I'd be too much of a nerd if I kept doing it. So that's how I got into music. I stopped
or the
studying.
Freemasons wouldn't
Yeah, I
want
stopped
that
studying
getting around.
aerospace and started studying sound design.
I see. Very interesting.
Three
Well,
branches.
so I interrupted you, but so you had a lab partner and biology, and you guys didn't assassinate a fetal pig then?
No,
a
they
frog or the frog was from E.T.
Yeah, I think we did a frog, but we couldn't do the fetal pig anymore. They banned that because of they decided that the frog was an insect more than an animal, and that wouldn't upset PETA.
Well, see, we were in 1985, 86, America, and
That was the fun time in America. See, I was in 2006, 2007
yeah.
America.
See, in '86, they said the pigs are like humans, and at time I think they were sending abortions to the kids too, to hey, this was Sarah from your class, or
Now, I remember what it was.
Helen had an abortion, and now you can dissect the abortion. And I
wasn't,
thought it was really not very cool. That seems
No.
like a little over the line.
That's a
but,
little over the line. It wasn't a
Catholics,
frog.
what
It was
are
a
you gonna
squid.
do?
We dissected a squid. That's what it
Oh,
was.
you did a squid.
Squid, yes.
Squid. Oh, the Catholics would dissect you psychologically nonstop, so that always went on. It goes on now, and I'm fine with it. I like being dissected psychologically. Make what you will out of this one. And there's also, oh boy, we need to get into this spot. If you visit our Spotify, you will see my solo album that I tried to disavow the band from and just take on my own is now hit a level of censorship. We released Beneath the Planet of the Human Beings in 2022. It was kind of my own scribe about things going on, and in Portland in particular, and sort of relating it to the magnificent Planet of the Apes movie, Beneath the Planet of the Apes. With the second one where Taylor, or Charlton Heston, is only in it for 15 minutes. Anyways, this album's been censored, and I'm so blown away. And now Spotify or CD Baby, one of them, is trying to charge me $11, whatever, and maybe monthly forever for having released this to the universe. So, you could do me a favor. All the other vendors out there seem to be down with the album. But Spotify is making me pay for having released it at all and not featuring it on their stuff. And I did a little customer service, exchange with the bots and real people and stuff. And that's all up there on, if you look at Jeff S. Dodge under Spotify, you can see all of it. And, of course, our Twitters, now formerly known as X, carry on this little soap opera that I'd like to share to the world. Because I'm a little bit pissed, I'm a little bit pissed about this. It kind of, pisses me off. And it makes me just feel like, what happened to the good times when life was just, gentle and we could relax and
Hey, Jeff.
yeah.
Jamila wanted me to tell you, say goodnight.
I can't say goodnight until I talk about this Keith Wilson fella. I found out it is not Dennis Wilson. His name's Keith Wilson. Now, Dennis Wilson was a man. Well, this Keith Wilson guy, he's not bugging me as much as the commies that run the city council. I think Keith and I might be in accordance when it comes to the Trailblazers. We got a new owner, and we got a lot of things happening with the Blazers. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. Portland's a little fucked up right now. But there's some good things happening, too. Don't give up, baby. Don't give up. Because, as Andy said, Jimmy Lou want me to say goodnight, Jeff. Oh, we got a little extra capo action because of my rap here. In South Carolina, there are many tall pines. I remember the oak trees that we used to climb. Now when I'm lonesome, I always pretend I'm getting the feel of hickory wind. I started out younger. I had most everything. All the riches and pleasure. What else could I bring? But it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home. A hickory wind. Take it away, Commander. Makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home. A hickory wind. It's a hard way to find out. The trouble is real in a faraway city with a faraway feel. But it makes me feel better each time it begins, hickory wind. Thank you, good night, and we'll see y'all next month. Yeah!
All right, we're gonna go back to
It's been a long search, but we have found Dr. Goldman. Dr. Goldman, you are responsible for the urinals in North Plains, the study of such. We heard that Professor Scott may be arriving soon. So, Dr. Goldman, Professor Scott, how have you met each other?
What is your latest research on urinal cakes? You know, I did discover just a couple of days ago that all of the fun urinals and porta potties in place here at the North Plains Garlic Festival were manufactured in Minnesota, Minneapolis to be specific.
Minneapolis! All of the urinal cakes of North Plains are manufactured in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
I've actually learned from our esteemed colleague, Dr. Peterson here, that most porta potties are manufactured in Minnesota.
Well, you're Professor Scott, that's Dr. Goldman. Professor Scott is here with us, and Dr. Goldman, and we have a new junior associate with us working on urinal discovery.
Man, we're gonna listen to the answer, dude.